Alrighty. So, welcome back to another episode of Tez Talks. Today, I'm joined by someone who's not just a creator, but a pioneer in the Australian social media space, Isaac Nakhoul.
Let's go. Wait, that was a G up, bro.
Isaac was one of the biggest TikTok live streamers in 2023, hitting an unbelievable 20 million diamonds in a single week.
Let's
He's truly an OG of the Australian influencer industry and has carried that momentum into becoming one of the most entertaining kick streamers in the country today.
go. I appreciate
But beyond the numbers and the streams, Isaac is also a man of heart. He's dedicated time and energy to charitable events with hope and care, giving back to the community and using his platform for more than just entertainment. I'm excited to dive into his journey, his mindset, and what's next for him. Let's welcome Isaac Nakhoul to Tez Talks.
Bro.
What a promo.
Honestly, that's the best intro I've ever had. Nah, I
I
appreciate it,
did my
man.
research a bit.
Thanks for having me, bro.
No, it's good to have you, man. It's been a long time coming. I know you've been very busy.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say a massive congratulations on
Thanks,
getting
brother.
married.
Thank you.
Truly, truly a blessing. And on the stream, actually not on the stream, we're so used to live streaming.
Yeah.
On the podcast, I want to present you with a little present that I've got you for your
What are you
for your
doing,
wedding.
bro?
So give me 1 second,
Oh
and I'm
my
gonna get that
God.
for you. Okay?
You didn't have to,
Give me
bro.
1 second.
Nah, what a gentleman, man. That's crazy. God does too much. When I was in Japan, guys, I got a message from him saying, bro, I'm gonna be in Sydney. Can we just, when you have the time, can you please jump on my podcast, all this stuff? And like he was very like, please, I'm so sorry if you're busy. Like he was very thoughtful about that. But I've known Tez for 2, 3. Ah, you're a G.
A nice little Molly Shandong.
Oh,
for you
no,
and
I
this
appreciate
to
it, bro.
enjoy together.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Just to say congratulations.
Nah,
you know
thank
what I
you
mean?
so much, bro. Honestly.
Nah, it's a pleasure.
The thought, bro. Thank you. But yeah, man, when you hit me up, bro, I was like, there's no way Tez is doing podcasts now.
Yeah.
And honestly, the moment I bumped into you on TikTok, you know what it is about you?
Yeah.
I don't even think you know this. You're an undercover funny bloke, bro. Like,
You
you're
reckon?
actually funny.
I'm like sarcastic and witty, yeah?
Because you've got that humor where you don't even mean to be funny, but you are. But yeah, when you hit me up, I was like, bro, more than happy to help you because you're a real one, man.
No, I appreciate it.
It's
man.
very hard, and I'm sure a lot of people can vouch this, to find genuine people that just know hidden agendas in the social space. Like, without flaming any influencers, I feel like it's more of just a beta thing now. Everyone's just doing it for the quick buck, and everyone's just doing it just for the views, clip farming. Everyone, like, there's no authenticity in anyone's work. It's all the same rinse, repeat shit.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like with my content, I felt like it's very saturated. You know, if she has an A in her name,
Yeah.
brother, wife, like this, fucking everyone does that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'm like, what can I do that has some meaning and some something deeper to it? Podcasting. You know,
Yeah.
we can sit down, we can get a bit deep, we can talk about things, and it's actually going to bring value to people.
Yeah.
Like the entertainment side is fun, and doing those videos is fun and everything. But
Mm.
it's like sometimes you want to grow and evolve. You know what I mean?
100%.
So this like has become like a passion project, and I want to bring people on who I actually enjoy either watching or have made an impact on me personally.
I
And
have,
you
I have a
definitely
question for you when
yeah.
you're ready. Go on, finish.
No, I was just gonna say like you've definitely had an impact on me when especially when we both started TikTok as
Yeah.
well. Bro, we had like healthy rivalry together, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll
But
get
you
into
know-
that.
But you know what? The great thing was we always had respect for one another.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas we'll get into it as well, but in social media,
Mm.
people see everyone as competition.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to see people as inspiration
Yeah, of course.
and learn from them.
Yeah.
So I definitely learned from you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have specific traits where you're able to instantly like put an impact and an emotion on someone
Yeah.
for the better,
Yeah.
for a positive, to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
people, you're instantly able to make people laugh.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about you was when you were on TikTok, you barely battled, bro.
Nah.
All your ranking and support was just you on the screen,
Yeah.
which is massive.
I
Whereas
vibe
for me,
off
I can't
energy,
do
bro.
that.
I vibe off energy. With TikTok battles, it's like all it takes is one person to say the wrong thing. And I'm the type of guy, do you know how they got those things where, just brush it over the skin, like don't worry about it. Man, I've got a temper of a dog. So if someone starts like, you know what, we'll get into the whole
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah,
stuff
for
because
sure.
we'll be here for hours.
But how did Isaac Nakhoul on social media start? What was the very beginning?
All right. So I've shared this story a few times, but 2014, me and my dad had a cafe, and I was a plumber at the time. I left school 2010. So I was doing plumbing, and when we had the cafe, I was like, I wasn't happy, bro. You know that whole cliche thing, you're not
Mm.
happy, find what you love to do. Now, streaming and content creating was not in my resume, like nothing. But what I used to do as a kid was just put my phone on record and just be a fuckwit. Like I used to dance, I used to do skits, do videos, pranks with my family. Like I was always that funny sibling in my family, and I always used to document everything, bro. So I made started making skits with my dad in the cafe, and like me and my dad weren't because ethnic background, bro. My dad wasn't the type of guy like, "Hey son, I love you. Let's make a video."
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck to work. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, there was never that type of humor with my dad. But in the cafe, I had my phone, we were recording, and I seen a side of my dad that I loved, and it was just content. It was fun, and I uploaded it onto Facebook. And bro, Tez, when I say back in the day on Facebook, even if you get 500 likes, that's like what the hell? I cracked almost 1 million on
What?
Facebook. Yeah.
I gotta
So
see this video, bro.
so I originally like the name Isaac Nakhoul really blew up on Facebook.
Mm.
But then what happened, and this is I don't even think many people know this. I got very bad social anxiety back then. So I was always a shy kid. When I started to get all that reach and all this stuff, I actually got anxiety from it because I didn't know anyone and my name was very thrown in the public. So I deleted it. I deleted my page and went MIA. I completely hid
Really?
because I didn't know how to handle it. Like, bro, I was like, what, 17 or
Was it
something?
from trolling or was
No,
it
no,
just
no, no. There
attention?
was no trolls, just the attention. There was no trolls.
Like, would you go out and people would know you
Yeah,
and
bro.
recognize you?
Yeah, yeah. And I was
Oh
I
shit.
was a very small. I still am tiny, but I'm talking like I don't come from that world. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So when that started to get a little bit out of hand, I took it down, deleted all my socials. But then when we had the cafe, I was working for a year and I just wasn't happy. So then I made an Instagram account and then I reposted some of the videos that I knew, a little bit of marketing strategy. I knew what video blew up. I put it on Instagram and boom, comment. Oh my God, I remember this guy. 1, 2, 3. And then it started. So then I started to make content here and there, but like I was always skeptical. Like I don't want to get like too known. But it got to a point where my brothers and cousins are all like encouraging me, supporting me, saying, "Bro, people love you. Like, why are you scared? Like, have some fun."
Mm.
I didn't think about it in a business perspective, nothing like that. And there wasn't many influencers back then, and it wasn't all, "Hey guys, if you do my discount code now," like there was none of that cringe shit. You know what
No.
I mean?
Well, back then I feel like it was like there was you, there was Teddy, there was like Paulie, Jovan.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
bro, that's like
that
ages
was
ago.
it. Yeah,
There
and
weren't
even Ibi.
and Ibby, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That's it,
We
yeah.
were the only ones on social media and around the Australian
And
area.
that's how I first saw you as
Mm.
well. I think the first video I ever
Wait, did you
saw.
know me from back then?
Yeah,
There wasn't TikTok.
well, I think I first saw you. I didn't like know you too much, but I seen the video that went viral. It was you playing the guitar with your niece.
Nice. Yeah.
Bro, that's the best video.
Yeah.
But that's like what that was like
2000 and
2014 maybe.
yeah, it was a very long time ago, bro. I can't even
I
remember.
think that's the first video I saw of you.
So that's kind of one of the videos that really put me on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then after that, bro, it's just rinse and repeat. Everything just started. All the followers came in, the business opportunities came in, all the sponsorships came in, and it's inevitable, bro. Like when you're young with I never had a manager. I don't know if you do. I've
No,
never had
I
one.
don't think like not many people in Australia have
Yeah,
managers.
so I was all self-taught. Yeah, I got beat in the ass a couple of times from people that took advantage of like what I can give them versus what they're gonna pay me out. Because that's how business works. You know, people want to get on their platform. And I wasn't a dumb kid, I was a plumber. So I understand business. Like
Yeah,
if someone wants you to help them, no worries, but I'll help you. But what's the cost? Like,
yeah.
what's the catch? What do you want? So they'll say, "All right, bro, can you get me 3,000 followers?" That's what it used to get to. And I had
Wow.
that pool that I would get them 3,000 followers with just one story
But you
post.
get nothing in return.
Nah.
Yeah.
So then my oldest brother, he doesn't even know that I'm gonna say this. He still claims that he made me. Anyway, he said, he goes, "You're an idiot." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Do you think these people respect you?" He goes, "They're just using your name."
Mm.
He goes, "Start charging people." That was it. So I'm like, how do I charge them? Based off what? They go, "How many story views do you get?" I said, 40,000. He said, "What?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "That's 40,000 customers." I go, "Huh?" He goes, "That's how you have to scale it. That's 40,000 authentic people that are following this guy's business." So I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Start off light." He goes, $500 for a story post. I done that. He didn't blink. He's like, "Okay, done." I'm like, couple more meetings, $1,000. Done. I'm like, "Bro, what?"
Mm.
So then that's when I started to get older. I'm like, "Okay, what can I actually do out of this?" And bro, 2017, 18, we had a good year on Instagram, 19. And then that's when I started to venture off elsewhere from Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much all I was, bro. Just content after content. And I was posting, Tez. You know how you are now?
Yeah.
How much did you post a day? Like,
Once a day at least.
yeah, I was doing 2 times a day for 2 years straight. Every single.
What type of videos? What would you say is your niche?
My niche back then, I'm sure all the viewers watching would know, I was so big on just funny relationship videos, bro. Like, not even in a way where it's like defaming girls or belittling people. It's just more of just I was impersonating a girl
Like
in the,
skits,
yeah,
yeah?
in the Britney accent.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
knows
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And it got to the point, bro, it got too deep in it where people didn't even know me as Isaac. They'd stop me in public, go, Britney, what do you do for work? I'm like, oh, this is fucked. And they'd stop me in front of my parents and like, no shame, and say, oh, what do you do for work? Can you do that line? And they would recite my videos word for word, bro, word for word. And after a while, I'm like, bro, I'm fucking over this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So yeah, we've grown up, bro. I'm 30 years old now, bro. You're talking when I was 20, I was doing this shit. So
So did you realize you're like, I don't want to kind of be known as that Britney
yeah,
character anymore?
yeah, because it got to a point, I'm sure you will vouch for this. The only hard thing I'd say about social media, when they say plumbing is easy compared to streaming, it's bullshit.
No.
Anything got to do with the trade is so much harder than streaming and content creating, I believe. But the only hard thing I personally believe within content creating is just the mental game that you go through. Because if you're having a bad, I'd say month, or you're mentally not in the right place, you have to master that shit and jump on that camera and be, let's go, guy.
Yeah,
Brother, that's a fucking skill in itself.
100%.
So that's something I went through. Like it was hard.
It's a different, like with trade, like physically it's demanding, but yeah, obviously social media, mental,
Mm.
like the sleepless nights,
Yeah, yeah.
especially like for me and you, especially as a live streamer, the hours that we put in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is unbelievable. Sleepless nights.
Zombies.
You're wrecking your body as well because we're eating shit as well because we can't train as often.
3 a.m. Uber Eats, like.
Oh man, Macca's,
Mm.
everything, because like you just don't have time, and sometimes, you know, obviously financially it's beneficial, but obviously you want to grow as well, but
Yeah.
you've got to put in that time. So like for any live streamer, for anyone that wants to be a live streamer, what advice do you have for them? Or what can you, like, what do they have to mentally prepare themselves for?
Well, I think the most important thing first is if you're only doing it solely for the money, you've already lost.
Exactly right.
That's the most important thing. You got to have thick skin. Like, I know it's very sad to say in this world that we live in, like the fact that you got to tell someone you have to have thick skin because you're going to get an account bubblegum 412 that's going to say F your mum or just say some bullshit. Me personally, I have a laugh of it because like I just know, and I feel bad to say this, they're broken people
100%.
that go out of their way, they have multiple fake accounts to just ruin someone's day. You're a mentally broken person. But we can handle that.
Yeah.
We've had our parents give us a hard upbringing. But if you're not someone that's strong skinned and will get affected and just battle yourself because someone threw a bad comment at you, don't even bother.
Yeah.
So that, and you really got to be creative, man. Like, why would this is what literally was my mindset back then was, why would someone stop for a minute and watch my videos? What can I give them?
How do you stand out?
How do you stand out? So from the jump, I'm punching energy. Let's go, guys. So what we're going to do today, bang, they're ready to captivate. What's this guy doing? If you're just sitting here, okay, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're going to, like, it's just monotone energy. No one's going to sit around, bro.
I can't stand that,
Yeah.
man.
So you just be fun. I think that's the most important thing. Just have fun with it and don't take it too serious, bro.
And that's what I think your biggest point of difference is your interaction with the people, bro.
Yeah.
Your interaction is like second to none.
Are you like that too? Do you read every comment
I
and
have
get
to, always.
Yeah.
I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Always. And I always, like you, have to bring high energy.
Yeah.
I can't be there, especially on TikTok, and be like, double tap the screen.
Yeah, no,
look at my phone. Look up.
No,
I can't do that.
No,
because
I'll vomit.
the thing for us is we do this because we love it and we're passionate about it. And we're passionate about our community because they've done everything for us. Whereas people think, oh, let me make a quick buck. Let me jump on and see what I can do.
It won't work.
I don't care. I'm going to make a quick diamond and jump off.
It won't work.
You can't be successful like that.
No,
you know
no
what
way.
I mean?
Put TikTok aside, bro. It's just about anything in general, bro. Like, say you wanted to start a business, right? Like what you're doing now, this podcast stuff. You're gonna have an army supporting you because they love you for what you bring. If you're just a mediocre person doing the same shit as everybody else, next thing you know, you got another food truck business like everyone's doing.
Acai.
Or it's like, you know what I mean? Like people are doing things that are trends.
Yeah.
Now I understand in the business perspective, go hard. It's like it works, but would it last? That's the thing. It's everyone's doing something that's just trends.
Exactly.
No one's doing things that's longevity, right? There's a reason why people still respect me or watch my videos or even want to hear what I'm going through in my daily life after 12 years? Bro, when I was getting married, I was putting stories, bro. I had like 7 million people view my story. I'm
I
like,
saw that.
where the fuck you spawned from? You know what I mean?
But I loved your stories, by the way.
But you know what I
That
mean?
makes me
And
laugh.
the most humbling experience was reading the comments saying, we watched you grow up.
Mm.
That for me melted my heart, bro, because it's like, they really did, Tez. Like these people met me at 18. I'm 30 years old now. So they're writing those comments like, watching you go through your trials with your past and everything you're going through to see you come a man now and getting married is like, and like when I'm reading this, I'm like, bro, that's beautiful, you know? So that's the connection I have with my following. We're like brothers and sisters.
Mm,
We troll each other, and that's the most beautiful part of it. They've seen every side of me, and I had to explain that to my wife. And we can get into the topic
of
now of
course.
like relationships,
Yeah.
and it is hard to find someone that gets the things that we're doing. Like
Yeah.
it's not easy
No way. It's not.
going into a female's life and telling their parents what you do, and even if it's a public figure that people are going to stop you for a photo, and like it's not easy to go up to a normal family that isn't about social media and tell them this is what I bring to the table.
Mm,
But bro, I'm a very big believer on God and faith, and I prayed to find a girl
I
like
know.
my mum, bro, like in the sense of just nurturing morals, values, will look after me, and I got that. I got the best family because in our generation now, bro, it's very messy, man.
Oh, 100%.
So
And I remember we had a D&M when we were driving to the Blue
yeah.
Mountains.
Oh my
When we were
god.
driving to the Blue Mountains, you remember?
Yeah.
We were saying like, it's very hard to find a woman that supports what we do and just a good person, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Someone that's supportive and patient
Yeah.
because we are good people, but sometimes, people see social media and think, yeah, nah,
Instant
I can't deal
instant
with
turn
that.
off.
And
Yeah.
that's fair enough. Like,
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest, if I was a guy and I saw a girl that's in social media, I'm gonna second guess it
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
But once you actually understand and you compromise and you communicate,
Yeah.
the biggest thing is communication and trust.
Yeah.
If you lose that trust, it's gone.
100%.
But I wanted to just say on the podcast that I've seen Isaac from going through the adversities of relationships and to see him now where he's married and he's happy and he has a beautiful wife and a loving family on both sides. It makes me so proud of you,
Thank
bro.
you,
I
bro.
was so happy to see you
Thank
and
you,
all the
bro.
photos and all the videos and your speech was good. Your
How
speech
did I
killed me.
do my
You
speech?
killed it. You killed it.
Let's go,
How
bro.
did you feel on your way? Did you cry, by the way?
Honestly, I didn't cry, but I did get very emotional seeing my mum cry because,
Yeah.
bro, I put her through so much stress. You can imagine as a mother, bro,
Yeah.
like people screaming your name at 3 in the morning outside your house, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, man.
Always as a mother, you're going to be scared about your son that's known by a lot of people. It's
Mm.
always in the back of your mind,
Of
is he
course.
okay? And obviously, my past wasn't the brightest. Like, I'm not going to
Mm.
say I'm a saint, but when she knew I finally found the right person, and the most important thing, Tez, I believe, is the right family.
Yeah.
These days, bro, people would just settle because they think they're in love. But end of the day, I believe if you're just searching for a girl that looks good, you're already falling down, bro. It's bad. You got to find the family with morals, bro, where her dad has fundamentals of morals in the household. He holds it together because that reflects on their daughters.
That
You know what I mean?
traditional value is
Yeah,
so
bro.
strong, bro.
So when I found that and they have dinner on the table, all of their family, and they pray before they eat, and I'm like, bro, like you don't get that anywhere. And when I got that, it made my heart like complete, man. And when I went to my parents, and I was scared because we are different cultures, right? Nothing crazy, but just what's my dad gonna think? My dad met her father, and bro, they clicked on like chalk and cheese
That's
off the
good.
rip. Yeah, everything just thank God, bro. Like I understand the temptation on social media back then and all the bullshit, but what I tell people, like I'm no coach on how to fall in love, cause like let's be real, I met my missus in church and it happened out of like I can't even explain the luck of how it
So
happened.
like how did it actually
So
happen?
her church had a Christmas carol function.
Mm.
And at the time, when I first started streaming, we were doing like Pokemon unboxings and all this stuff. And they invited us. We hired jumping castles and all this stuff. So they reached out to me and my brother if we could host some jumping castles for the event. I'm like, yeah, no worries. Now my wife actually was working in the youth committee there.
Okay.
And when I seen her, I looked at my brother word for word, says, I swear to God, I said, I don't know who that girl is. I'm gonna marry her. As a laugh. Because like I thought she was beautiful.
Yeah.
My brother goes, go talk to her. I go, all right, bro. She walked straight up to me. I buckled. I ran the other way. But 4 years later, bro, she's my wife.
So like how did you approach her about like did you
That's very cringe what I done. That Tez, it's bad.
No, I want to hear.
I went on the youth committee and found her name in the following. And I followed her. I
No
swear.
way.
Yeah, full creepy vibes, but we didn't really kick it off the rip. But like, I was talking to her for a couple weeks, and then it was just like, when you're talking
Hey,
to a
how are
girl,
you? I saw you.
yeah, but when there's that dead energy, it's like,
Yeah.
nothing's coming from this. So obviously we ventured off, done our own thing, but then yeah, God brought us back together, bro. There was no bad blood or anything. We just stopped talking. Like, wasn't anything toxic to it, but yeah. But what I tell people that they say, "Oh, Isaac, how do you know she's the one?" Bro, let's be real. We were both single. You're single.
Mm.
When I was single, bro, I just went on a mass following, bro. I was following every girl. It was just stupid.
Yeah.
You know? And we keep telling ourselves, why can't we fall in love? Because look where our eyes are set, bro.
Mm.
On what? Influencer girls, cars, or any girl that just looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what we're doing is wrong. So that's why I don't ever point the fingers at girls and say all girls are bad. No, bro. It takes a real man to say we're just as bad as the ones that are effing around because we're
100%.
here engaging with it. And you know who pulled me out of that? Like in the sense of stop mucking around and maybe God will help you. This was the exact words my sister gave me. So do you know what she made me do?
What?
She literally grabbed my phone, I swear to God, and said, okay, she went through all of my following and she just knew I know by the look, because you're not meant to judge a book by its cover, but it's
Let's
not
be
hard.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? When they're out, you
Yeah,
just know.
yeah.
She started mass unfollowing.
Yeah.
Mass unfollowing. And then she goes, every night I want you to read the Bible and start fixing your life and go to church. Tez, I promise you, within 3 weeks, I felt like a chain was off me and the lust of the devil was away from me. And my mind, instead of thinking about money, girls, this and that, it was just about Jesus.
Yeah.
And then from there, my whole perspective on life changed. I stopped viewing anything in life in a lustful manner. And bro, God rewarded me. It was that's the secret.
Mm.
Stop engaging with things that you know are going to break you. Girls, money, the materialistic things, bro, it's all nothing. None of it matters. Till you find a girl with morals and values and comes from a beautiful family, that's what you search for. And that's it.
So what was like that humbling experience like? What was it like the turning point where you're like, I can't keep doing this
I
anymore. Like
think
I
for
have to
me, bro,
change.
honestly, there was two things. The first one in terms of like finances was when I was on TikTok, as you said earlier, bro. Yeah, we were making like, a bit of an
It's the
income.
devil, bro.
Yeah. So what happened was I missed my nephew's baptism.
No way.
Yeah, bro, because I was behind the camera for freaking hours on end saying, let's go, guys, let's go double tap. I missed my family, my nephew's baptism. I missed one of my brother's birthday party barbecues. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Or for what? For money? Or for some viewers and to make a name for, bro, end of the day, none of this matters. What you keep is your legacy with your family and your name, you know? So when I done that and I missed all of that and I started overhearing some of my family talk, I heard a comment that really put me off. You know what I mean? It said, oh, all you do is worship the dollar. When I heard that, that was it. Completely backed off. I was on TikTok for 9 months and that was it. I haven't been back since.
I went through the exact same thing, bro. I missed like family barbecues and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was just behind the screen because
Mm.
like you get addicted,
Yeah.
man. Because you get a certain dopamine release out of it, yeah.
It's a portal, bro. It rules you in.
Like that when you get a line, wow, like it's like
You're
addictive,
hooked.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like interacting, and you become really introverted,
Mm.
and you don't want to go outside, and you're just stuck in that
Yeah.
one place. I
You don't
100%
realize that
I went
your
through the exact
skin
same thing.
becomes numb. When you end that live stream, bro, and you sit back, it's like your whole body has pins and needles. Did you
Yeah.
ever feel like
Yeah,
that?
100%. And you can't sleep
Yeah,
because you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
wired.
Yeah.
You're like, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Or if someone's gonna pass me on the ranks. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
you're always constantly thinking,
Yeah.
or you're scrolling and still watching what's happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if you get into a drama, that's even worse, bro. Then that you have like full anxiety
Yeah,
in
yeah,
you,
yeah.
and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to ruin my name. I've worked
Yeah.
so hard for my image, and people are lying and creating rumors about
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
And you literally can't do anything. It's
Yeah.
out of your
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
And these people are nobodies,
Yeah.
and they're just talking on your name like they know
Yeah.
you. It's a crazy world there, bro.
That's why you just gotta be a firm believer that God will handle everything.
And that's what the biggest thing for me is when that all that shit happened to my accounts and stuff. That was my humbling experience, and
Yeah.
that's when I thought, you know what, maybe it's best I take a step back and I
Yeah.
focus on something different because that's God telling me that His bigger plans
Yeah.
for me. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not throwing shade, but a lot of the TikTok streamers, they're not content creators. They're not leaving a legacy behind.
Yeah.
If that app died tomorrow, there's nothing for
Yeah.
them to do.
Yeah.
Whereas we do content, people know us, people know
Yeah.
what we do, and we're leaving something behind. And
Yeah.
that's what you need to think about, bro.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course,
Not
bro.
just jump on, have 5 viewers, get to top one, and that's it.
Yeah,
No
no.
one's gonna remember who was top one.
Like I
in
said, bro,
in 5 years.
as many like people don't want to admit this, bro. Why I jumped on TikTok and it's all there on receipts, bro, on Kick and Twitch. I wanted to grow my audience, and
Of
I don't
course.
care what anyone says. TikTok is the fastest growing platform and the
100%.
biggest name to make yourself, right?
100%.
When I went on that, they got me on the ranks. I didn't even know what a rank was. I didn't know
Mm.
what a flower was. What
I
a
remember
rose.
you on live studio.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
literally.
was in there.
So all that happened, but yeah, with me, bro, I've learned now. I just take my eyes off anyone, let them do what they need to do,
Yeah.
bro. But just keep me out of your mouths.
Do you feel like you're much calmer now?
Yeah, yeah. Since I've been, not even since I've been married, I think since I've fallen in love, bro, and just got my priorities set on someone that's going to spend the rest of my life with me, that's where all my focus is now. Rather than when I was single, no responsibilities, just jumping on all day, all night, growing my my socials, making money. It's just what's more important. You know what I mean? For me, I'm 30 years old now, turning 31 soon, bro. when you have a lady next to you that's gonna be the mother of your kids, bro, that's all I want to do now and protect straight up. So
Mm.
that's it, bro. So I'm still doing kick. I do want to get onto YouTube. I've always been saying this, but just finding editors in Sydney is just so hard. Rather than working with someone overseas, like I just the time frame always puts me off. But yeah, once I get all that sorted, bro, I'm just jumping onto YouTube and kick, and that's gonna be what I'm doing. And I'm doing plumbing here and there on the side. I've been doing that with my
Yeah.
family. But yeah, man.
And what type of stuff would you post on YouTube?
So I really want to do travel vlogs, bro. Me and my wife, because we enjoyed Japan, bro.
Yeah,
So,
tell me, how was that?
bro, when we got back, so we went to Japan for a honeymoon for 2 weeks, and gonna highly recommend anyone going to Japan. Do not go in summer, brother. So I wasn't equipped, cuz you know my job, bro. We sit on a chair all day,
Yeah,
cuz.
yeah.
What 30,000 steps every day, lad? Brother, I died. And my missus, she's a teacher, so she's always on her feet and
Yeah.
stuff.
She's
'Cause
very
I'm-
organized and structured, yeah?
But she'd wake me up at 6, say, come on, we got to catch a speed train, bullet train. We got to go walk here, walk there. I'm like, leave me alone, cuz. Like, it was a lot. But the actual place, the country, bro, amazing. It's
Really?
like Australia's living in 2007 versus Japan. Like, they're 2050.
Really?
Everything about how they do things, whether it's their train system, even their server. Have you ever been Japan?
No.
Bro, their 7-Elevens, I swear to God, I camped it. Like, you don't
That's
understand.
good.
You walk in, they just, it's the quality of life. They got little cups of ice. You just go buy it, you get your drink, bang, you
I
got
see
ice.
it on my reels.
Yeah, there's something
yeah.
so simple, bro. They got a little cup with fruits. You go put it in a machine that makes you a smoothie. Like 2-second things that just like, wow, you know? The people there, beautiful, bro. If you accidentally budge them, sorry, they bow, sorry. Like, I had the best experience of her, man. We went to Universal Studio, Super Nintendo. Like, I was living my childhood dream,
You're
bro.
loving it,
I
huh?
loved it, but the only thing that was griefing me was the weather. It was just very tough to do the
Like
steps.
sunny or just like
It
humid?
was like humid, sunny, like Bali weather.
Oh, shit.
And walking all those steps, like I struggled. I'm fat, bro.
Nah, you're good. You're fine.
But nah, it was a beautiful experience, man. So we just got back, like, I think last week. Yeah, last week. And now we're just adapting to marriage life. And you know, when you sleep by yourself your whole life, then waking up, you got hair in your head. Like, what the hell? You know, you got female hair in your face. Like, we're still learning each other, but it's the most beautiful thing, bro. So
Mm.
she's my best friend now, bro. We're loving life. It's
That's
good.
good, man. And I was gonna ask you, how important is it to have good people around you while
Oh,
you're
bro.
growing into
Bro.
you know the person that you want to be? And throughout your use of social media, how did you identify the people that were fake towards you, and how? Because I saw it firsthand as well
Yeah,
with you.
I
How
think
did you
I did.
identify
I
those
think I
people,
did
bro?
too. I think I did too. But with me, Tez, I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro. I'm not really a controversial type of guy. Like, if I know someone's doing things just to benefit off my name, I'm the type of guy where I don't even think like that. Like, I just let God deal with it.
Mm.
Me, I'd love to help everyone. I get a dopamine rush when I know I've helped someone. Like, it makes me feel good helping someone. But if someone's using me and I know they're being snakes about it, I'm very simple, bro. I just block, remove, and I walk off. That's it. I don't need to explain why I don't want to talk to you. I just do it. I'm not that type of guy, because if I know that they're doing it on purpose, or if I've heard something or whatever it is, I'll tell them straight, but block, remove, and just walk away, bro. I don't justify myself to anyone. It's the life I live, it's my life. I don't need people around me, nor do you need people around you that aren't good fruits for you, bro. If no one's gonna tell me go to church when I'm angry, that's not a good friend. You know what I mean? Anyone that's just gonna talk about girls, anyone that wants to talk about drugs, like, they're not good people I want around me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm at a point in my life where would I trust these guys around my family, around my wife? That's how I
That's how you
separate.
think now, yeah.
You know, and the easiest thing for me I can say is my best friends are my brothers and my cousins, and I got a fair few selection of actual mates that aren't blood, and that's it, bro. Like, having this big circle, being the most popular guy, I don't want all that, but you just can have it. I've had that. I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just want to have a very close circle and just not look over my shoulder, bro. End of the day, it's my family, and that's all I need, man.
Mm.
Straight up.
People understand that once they get burnt, and they'll
Yeah,
realize,
yeah.
you know, not everyone's your friend, but a lot of people just try to benefit from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very important to surround yourself with good people
Mm.
and people that are on the same mission as you, or not even the same like journey of life, but just the same morals and values.
It's just
you know what I
positive
mean?
people, bro, and you can really spot them out, man. Anyone that's just very like you. How can I word this? You can tell it from their eyes, bro, from their face. When just good skin, good energy,
Mm.
just always laughing, goofy, just knows how to have fun, bro. Not someone that comes and you just anyone you got a second guess off the first time you've met them, bro. Fuck it off.
Or they're gossiping about someone to
Yeah,
you.
no,
'Cause
no,
if,
no,
if
no,
they're
no.
gossiping to you,
Yeah.
most likely they're gossiping about you to someone else. You
bro.
know what I mean?
100%. So I got no time for that, bro. These days, all I'm doing is playing pickleball with the boys, bro, doing some streaming, and then starting my family because like, that's it. Like, I don't need to be around all that shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Mm.
not gonna act here and be all innocent, bro. I was around all
Of
that.
course.
We all were.
But you have to go through that.
Yeah, and when you're in that field, you don't even notice that you're in that field, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's good to be out of it, man, and it's good to see life in a different scale now, bro. I'm like, we're becoming a man now. Like, not becoming, we are a man now. I've got responsibilities. When we were kids, we used to look at our parents and say, like, that's gonna be us one day. I'm there now. Like, I'm about to start a family. Like, if I have a, say the time comes, whenever it is, I'm gonna be a dad. Like, this is the real deal, bro. Like, we can't be fucking around anymore being little kids because,
Mm.
bro, I'm gonna be a dad. It happen whenever. You know what I mean?
It just shows that, like, as a man, we need some sort of responsibility for
Yeah,
us to level
bro.
up,
Yeah,
or
bro.
else we'll be stuck in our ways the
And let
whole
me tell
time.
you something. Once you find a girl and you get married, the level of responsibility tenfolds and you feel it in your heart. Not in a bad way, but it's like, fuck, I need to step up now. I want to make her proud. I want to make my family proud. And you feel some sort of comfort in your heart. And it's like God telling you it's your time now. Like, you're about to be the man of your house. You are the man of your house. And I've never felt this feeling before. The moment the priest put our rings on and everyone's there dancing with us and the cameras, it's like it hit me. You know what I mean? Like, I got emotional in the back of my wedding because I was like, I've done it. Like, this is why we live. This is what life is. You start a family to become one in my name and you go. You know what I mean? So I've
Mm.
started my chapter now. Everything that happened in my past, that's just test. That's just dicing, playing the
It's
game of
lessons.
chess.
It's just
Yeah,
lessons as well too.
this is where life starts for me now. So I see things very different to what I used to, like even 2 years ago. Like, the way I answer things, the way I deal with situations, it's all different to me now.
It's
I'm
just
very calm now.
it's just maturity,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
literally. It's
Maturity.
disgusting because I miss the old Isaac low key, like
Nah,
the loud,
it's
rowdy
still
little
in
boy. Yeah,
there.
but
But that's good. That's we always need that fun side and laugh.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
sure you make everyone laugh around you.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so tell me, did you, like, the first time meeting your wife's parents and family and stuff?
Yeah.
How were you a different type? Were you like a more
I
censored
was,
type of
brother.
Isaac, or were you like a still
Nah, nah. So
energetic?
they say be yourself, definitely. But the very first time I met her parents, so when I met her sisters, I was myself. They
Yeah,
loved me. They laughed.
I saw a few videos of you guys
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kicking
So
shit.
they all, just like how you said you knew me from Instagram, so did they.
Okay.
So her younger sisters, and they all knew me from social media. But when I met her parents, I was scared because it's like this used to sit in the back of my mind every single day. Like, what does he do for work?
Mm.
Oh
Like,
shit.
explaining yourself
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like social media, what's that?
because a lot of people undermine it and they think it's
Yeah,
not a job. It's like whatever.
yeah,
People
yeah,
don't understand it here.
yeah. No, no, no. But when I had that official dinner with them and I met her dad and her mom, everything just everything just went so smooth, bro. There was never a bad watch out for him. There was never like that toxic bullshit, you know? But I was more just scared that they were gonna judge me, to be
Mm.
honest. Because let's be real, every Arab family, that's what they do.
Okay.
I got none of that. And then they made my heart very settled. So from there, I started giving them more of me in
Mm.
dosages, like my side, how I am.
Testing the
Yeah,
waters
yeah,
a
yeah. A
bit.
little bit of my one-liners, roasting, having a laugh. And
And were they
bro,
laughing?
now that they FaceTime me without my missus before I was married, they'd FaceTime me randomly,
No
what are you
way.
doing? Have me on the phone while they're cooking and just talking to me. Like,
That's cute, man.
it's like my aunties and my mum,
Yeah.
that's how they treat me. Like, and I love that, bro.
Yeah,
Because
that's
when
the
you have
best.
that in a family, your heart is automatically happy, bro.
Like, you
Because
just slot in like you're
yeah,
one of
yeah,
them
yeah, yeah,
already.
yeah. So with me, bro, like I always say this to people that, like, say my cousins or my brothers or anything, bro. It's not our place to fix broken people.
Mm.
What I mean by that is 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, and it's sad to say this, bro. We live in a very sad generation where divorce rates are through the roof. Daughters don't feed their dad, and sons don't hold down the house and protect their siblings, you know? So don't settle for a family like that and try to fix someone and you be their rock. It shouldn't be like that. It should be they have household fundamentals, morals. The dad implements what he wants and expects from his family and his daughters, and that energy reflects on them. And
Yeah.
that's the easiest advice I can give anyone to know if they're doing the right thing and settling for the right person. Because we were all young and stupid, bro. Oh, but I love her. Shut up, brother. What do you love about her? You don't even know her, cuz you're only 22, bro. What do you know about love? You know what I mean?
Mm.
When you've gone through the works, cuz, and you see life in a different scale, all you want is a nurturing household, bro. When you have that, nothing else can fail.
And the biggest thing is having Christ at the center of the
Amen.
relationship and marriage as well.
Amen.
I don't think, and that's something I didn't realize before, man. Like, I never thought about, like, I've said that before on my podcast. I never thought about having religion and my faith and Christ in the center of relationships
Yeah.
before. and I've never had it. But now, if I was to get into a relationship, that would be the center of it, bro.
Amen, bro.
Because when you refer to the Bible, when your morals and values are related to Christ, that's how you want to live. You want to live in that, as perfect as you can. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, if there's arguments and stuff, there's things that can be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
resolved. Unless obviously it's cheating, that's no go
Yeah,
zone.
yeah, of course.
But if you both believe in Christ and you go to church together and live a holy life,
Yeah,
I don't see how anything can go wrong. And that's what's missing in today's society.
of course, bro.
Not a lot of people have their faith, or they pretend they do, but they don't actually.
No
And their
one fears
lust, their
God.
lust takes over their
Yeah.
mind and they can't control it,
Yeah.
especially men. It's sad, bro. It's
No
sad.
one fears God anymore, Tez. So everyone's just living life very fleshly, bro, and everyone just wants what the next person has. But instead, maybe take a step back and just see, is it all even worth it? You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, bro, when I used to go to sleep at night, I felt empty. Even if we got top one in Australia, 20 million diamond, I felt empty. Because if that's all I'm doing is chasing a dollar, brother, what good of a person am I? If it's just money that makes me happy, that's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But the moment I started praying and understanding what really matters in my life and just seeing my parents and my family and with their kids, bro, I wanted that. I want to have little Isaacs running around. So I had to shift my mindset, bro. And yeah, like you said, Jesus needs to be the center of everything in your life, bro. Any decision I make, any contract I'm about to sign, I do the sign of the cross and I say, God, if this isn't from you, cast it away. I swear to God. And it would work. I'd get a gut feeling. I'd just know that's the Holy Spirit talking to me.
that's powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
So what would you say to someone who feels that emptiness and um, you know, strives to find a good person in their life? What would you say to someone that's empty and is trying to find their way?
The best advice, bro, because I'm sure everyone will laugh now if I say this because they know I done this and it was the only thing that helped me. You need two things. First things first, you need to deactivate from all socials, which means distractions. Get rid of anything that's distracting you because as
Like
soon,
temporarily, you
yeah,
mean?
for temporary reasons, as soon as you wake up and you start doing this, you already know you're distracted. What I done, I got rid of social media for I think it was 2 months. Yeah. Every time I'd wake up, the moment my eyes would open, I'd do the sign of the cross and I'd read one chapter a day from the Bible. That started my day. That's called producing, watering good fruits in my life. Instead of filling my mind with bullshit, that's what I started. So from reading that, I felt power, bro. From there, what would Jesus want me to do? When someone done something wrong, or just even just with the boys talking, I will try my hardest not to gossip, not to swear, not to lust, not to. And it's just even though I wasn't perfect and I kept sinning, at least I'm trying, and God can see I'm trying, and
Mm,
God will reward me because He knows the ones that are broken in spirit. And it says it in the Bible, He will reward because they're trying. You know
mm.
what I mean? So that's all it was. And then I found a hobby, guitar. I love playing music. So whenever I was sad and anything, or I was like going through it, I'd lock my door, play my music, and that was it. It was gym, music, faith. Done. And then before I knew it, bro, I was back on my feet. I was loud, I was healed, I was good, and that was it, bro. So just don't do things that are gonna numb you, like party, hanging out with the boys, doing
To
drugs
fill a
to
void.
fill a void. Because all you're doing is making it actually worse long term. You're not gonna heal, or going to one girl to the next girl because you got heartbroken. You want to talk to another girl, brother. Hibernate for 6 months. Don't talk to no one, and watch what will happen. That's it. That's the best advice I can give you. If you got heartbroken or she cheated, that's okay. Pray for her because what she done, God will have to do with her, not you. Pray for her and watch what God will do for you. If He can see you being obedient and following His word, you're telling me He's not going to reward you? Brother, look at my life. I don't have $1 million. I don't have a Lamborghini, but I've got a family. I got the most beautiful wife at home waiting for me, and my heart is healed because that's worth more than $20 billion. Do you know what I
Bless,
mean?
yeah, 100%.
That's
That's
it.
true fulfillment, man.
Mm.
That's true fulfillment. So for you, what does masculinity and being a man mean to you? What does it mean, being a good husband? What does that mean to you?
Bro, it's the most important role in the world, man. You look at
And
your,
and how can you be that?
well, first things first, I look at my dad and I look at my dad's dad, my grandfather. Whenever he walked into the room, everyone went quiet. Everyone respected
Like
him.
aura.
He was the rock of the house. He provided, he protected, he nurtured, he guided. I want to give that to my wife and my kids one day. I want to be able, whenever they're scared, talk to me. Whenever they need something, talk to me. Not build that foundation where there's lies and bullshit happening behind my back. Because from there, bro, your family's broken. If your daughter or son or your wife can't come up to you and say, Dad or babe, this is what happened. What should I? If they don't have that trust for you, you've already failed as a man. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So you need to love her and respect her, not be a little. that type of guy that doesn't let her do nothing, doesn't let her see her. Don't be like that. Let her have her
That
fun.
controlling and
Cause
egotistical,
me,
prideful.
because me personally, bro, I don't like to feel suffocated as myself. So I wouldn't do that to my wife. I wouldn't say, no, you're not allowed to go there. Because end of the day, you're breaking her heart.
Mm.
And same thing, she can do the same to you. If you want to do something, she's gonna start being negative. It's just,
But subconsciously, sorry, you know the boundaries.
of course.
Like we know the
Well,
boundaries.
this is before, but see, the thing is, Tez, people don't even talk through this before they put the ring. Me, before I
Mm.
put the ring on her finger, I made sure I cemented what I want, and she made sure she cemented what she wants. And that's where people go wrong. They just want to have a flex. Oh yeah, I've got a boyfriend.
So setting expectations and boundaries
Yeah, bro.
before anything
Yeah,
is
bro.
a
Because if you
must.
don't do that, cuz all you're doing is blindsiding your whole future. People just want to fall in love because their mates are in love.
Yeah.
People just want to date a girl that looks good and got 7 mils on their lips and drives a fucking BMW. But cuz if you have a girl that comes to you and says, "Are you okay?" and talks to you like your best friend, what more do you want, bro? If there's boundaries and love for each other, cuz that is the most biggest blessing that God can give you. And why would I break that? So if it's my job and my duty as a man, and how what was your question? How to be
Like what is it like? What kind of husband do you want to
I
be?
want to be a husband that makes my wife laugh, makes my kids laugh. They feel safe around me, not scared because I'm going to be an alcoholic and break every window in the house, or a gambler that gambles all his money, abusive husband. I don't want to be none of that. I want to be that friendly husband where she will come up to me and laugh with tears in her eyes from crying because that's what we have. That's our relationship.
Mm.
We make skits.
Which is important.
Yeah, bro. Like she'll be working. She's a teacher. I'll randomly send her a snap being a complete idiot and she'll bust laughing in the middle of a classroom. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want that relationship where it's just security and safety and just God's in the center. And
Mm.
that's it, bro. Like I don't overcomplicate it, Tez. In my eyes, bro, I do it very simple, bro. Be a good person, have a good heart, treat her how you want to be treated, and that's it.
And
Literally, that's it.
and when you come across like say arguments or disagreements, how do you approach that and navigate through that?
Do you want to know what I do? And this is as raw as I'm gonna do it. Swear to God. If I feel like it's going nowhere and we're both about to get to that point, you know that point where
Yeah.
like someone's gonna you're bold and fat, like they're gonna
Yeah.
throw a roast, I'll walk away.
Yeah.
I'll say, when you're ready to talk like a lady, I'll come and talk like a man. And I'll walk away, give it an hour, and we both say sorry.
Yeah.
If it ever gets to the point where we're getting heated over the most pettiest shit, we understand what's really important. I settle down, I walk off. Because me, I'm the type of guy, you know me. As soon as someone starts, and I'll bite my tongue, but
Yeah.
as soon as it gets to the point where I'm clicking,
Mm.
I don't know what comes out of my mouth. I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not perfect. No one's
No
perfect.
one's
Someone's,
perfect. Yeah.
regardless of the wife, if it's anyone in life, if they're just drilling you, drilling you, drilling you, my body can only take so much of someone screaming at me before I crack him. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, 100%.
so I've learned if something's triggering me, walk away. Don't engage until I've calmed down. And
Mm.
that's it, bro. No point fighting fire with fire, bro. You're going nowhere.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta reflect on it
Yeah.
and just, come back and sort it out. That's the best thing, bro.
Yeah,
Instead of
man.
just arguing and verbally abusing each other. I can't do that shit, man. I
Nah,
can't
bro.
sit there and just waste my time abusing someone.
Nah.
I don't
It
have it
takes you
in me, bro.
nowhere, bro.
But do you know what? Something is really important. As a man, having a good relationship with your mum and
Of
the women in
course,
your
bro.
life make like that's transferable
Mm.
to your wife and how deal with women in
110%.
days in life. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So for the people out there, if you can make sure that if you can repair any broken relationships with your mother, your sister,
Amen.
the women in your life, you're gonna more than likely succeed in having a relationship with women or having friends. It's gonna be much better because you're gonna know how to deal with their emotions. You have that emotional soft spot for a woman,
Yeah.
and you're able to deal with them better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that I can relate to you because my mother and sister raised me more than obviously my dad was working. I'm still
Yeah.
close, but we have that bit of a feminine touch that we know how to deal with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And we don't want to be abusive
But that's
because
like me with my mum and dad. That's
exactly.
literally, my dad wasn't, without getting into the
Yeah,
violins,
yeah,
but
of course.
my dad wasn't around all the time when I was a
100%.
kid. It was my mum. That's why I've got that very innocent, sensitive touch
Mm,
when, but also that temper comes from my dad,
definitely.
you know? But what you're saying is what I meant earlier, because I don't want the comments to go a little bit, sometimes you can't control what happens in the family. We understand that. All I'm saying is if your mum and dad is still around, obviously there's levels to what's
Of
happening
course.
in a
Yeah,
family. We
definitely.
gotta keep that into account, like DV or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that. But if it is just more of a family's divorced for certain reasons and just people aren't in touch anymore, maybe reach out. You know what I mean? Because I believe when a female's heart is content, whether it's from her dad, missing her dad or her mom or anything got to do with like a broken home, if you can fix it, fix it because it will just heal you, bro. It's the best feeling knowing in your heart you've done your part as a human without being a bitter, angry person all the time. Because wearing that mask every day, hating on people, I can't do that,
No,
bro.
no. It's exhausting and
Yeah,
it's a
man.
disgusting feeling.
Yeah, man.
Another big thing to point out is working on yourself and healing yourself before getting into a relationship,
Amen.
because getting into a relationship isn't just going to make you happy.
Nah.
You have to be happy within yourself, because
Yeah,
how can
bro.
you make another person happy if you're not happy yourself?
Exactly.
And you can't depend on someone to make you happy,
No.
because I believe you need to focus on your mental health, your goals, your ambitions.
Mm.
So should she or he, whatever you're into, and you get together and then you enhance it all together.
Yeah,
You enhance that happiness
that's right.
together.
You
You know what I
actually
mean?
bounce off each other, to be honest.
Exactly.
When she supports your vision, like my wife, oh,
Because
like,
you're big on energy, so you need good
yes,
energy around you.
yes.
If you're surrounded by negative energy, it makes you
Tez, do you
like
want
that,
to know
right?
how I knew she was the one, bro? Bro, I'll be streaming. She'd give me ideas on what to do.
That's the
I'd
best.
say, babe, I don't want to stream today. She goes, Isaac, come on, man. You told
Like
everyone
G
you're
you
gonna.
up,
Yeah,
yeah?
she said you told everyone we're doing a cooking stream. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Like to have that support, bro. I swear to you, like I'm not even saying this because it's on camera. It boosts my energy to fucking go harder, bro. The fact that someone supports me that much, where she's telling me get up and start doing it. They love you. Like hurry
Mm.
up, bro. Like it's the best feeling in the world, man. But yeah, that's pretty much everything got to do with that side of things with love and everything. Like I said,
Did your wife ever get a bit weird at the start about, like, when she noticed that you were doing streaming? Like, was she a bit
not
like,
so
did she
much
know about
weird.
it?
It was more of just like we need to understand, Tez. This isn't a world that everyone's used to.
Yeah,
So she's a teacher.
yeah,
To have a social figure like me, it's two different ends of the stick, bro.
yeah.
So my biggest thing to her was showing her what the really like good side of social media is,
Mm,
not what they're used to, where it's like clip farming bullshit, guys following every girl,
yeah.
you know what I mean, and just dirty energy. So when she saw my community, like you said, I know how to engage and get like on a more emotional connection with my community.
And because it's more family, it's not like
Yes,
a simping type
yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah,
So when she saw, sorry, the type of community I have, how they laugh, they roast me, they talk like me, you
yeah,
know, she felt at home.
yeah.
So then she said, bro, this is so fun. And that was it. And I didn't hide anything from her from the beginning. None of this, give me your password bullshit. None of that, bro. She trusts me. I trust her. From there, some of my moderators, females, you think, oh, who was those girls? Why they your moderator? None of that bullshit, bro. Because why? Like you said earlier, how do you know? Like, how do you be the man of the house? Isn't it? You lead by example, bro. I don't give her any feeling in her stomach to make her question or even doubt who I am as a man. I know what I am as a man, and I will never jeopardize my relationship. So when you have that type of energy, nothing will break you. Nothing. And vice versa with her, bro. You know what I mean? So that was it, bro. From there, she just let me go and let me do my thing, and I just kept going up, kept
Mm.
elevating, and kept growing my community. And look where we are now, bro.
They say, that there's like a saying, like, if you have a supportive woman by your side, you can reach the
Reach the
stars.
stars, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How
man.
did the chat react when you told them, like, guys, I got a girlfriend now? You're
They
gonna
didn't
meet her?
believe me.
Were you nervous a bit, like,
Nah,
trying to
I was a little
introduce?
bit like, because, bro, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't believe me at
Yeah.
all. They go, oh, here we fucking go.
Like, bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what other influencer girls this bitch? Nah, but when I told them, I met her in church, this and that, they were a little bit serious about it. But then the very first stream I done with her, bro, it was such a laugh, bro.
Was it spaghetti or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah.
Making?
We're making prawn linguine.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
So we done that, and like the chat was so respectful, bro, and it was just good. She vibed off the energy, so it made it so much more fun for me, man. And yeah, so here we are now, bro. Just got back from my honeymoon and about to kick it off, bro.
And so what are the next steps now for you? Like, what are you working on now? Now that you're back, like, what are you
The
focusing
first
on?
things first, we've moved out from where I lived my whole life, so we got a property. I'm trying to get internet, so that's the only thing stopping me right now.
So what's the issue there?
Just NBN, bro. Like the main house has NBN, and you can't get two separate lines. So I've got to submit a portal for the address, all that technical shit.
Mm.
Once that gets approved, I want to tap into. I know I've said this many times, YouTube, but I also really want to start a brand, bro. I've been saying this for so many years, a clothing brand. But there's always those I'm a dumb advocate for this because I always just say, don't worry about what people think.
Yeah.
But I'm at that point now where bro, I just don't give a fuck. Like, if I want to do a clothing brand, someone says, bro, too many people doing that. My brain says, fucking sack it.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be like that because I know people will back me and
Bro,
support me.
I don't know anyone else in Sydney that, like, backs you like the community does in Sydney.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like, you have such a strong community, especially in Sydney, where everyone knows you and a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people love you and support you. bro. It's
I definitely
insane.
want to start a
I
business, like as
noticed that.
well, like for that. Like YouTube and Kick is one thing, but I definitely want to start a business because end of the day, bro, this won't last forever.
Hundred
I
percent,
want to make a business that will support my family
definitely. Like
and
what type of clothing brand?
streetwear, kind of like what we're wearing now,
How good's Elite 11, bro?
bro. You got
Did
me onto
I
them. Yeah,
introduced you?
you got me onto them straight out.
When you were in Melbourne
Do you
last
know I
time.
inboxed them? They left me on red,
Though it happened to me too.
bro. But nah, it's like something like this, very comfy. You can wear it every day. You can wear it as like going out clothes, or just sitting at home type of clothes. So
Mm.
streetwear like that,
What would you
and
call it? Oh,
I
should
don't.
we leave the?
Yeah, yeah,
Let's surprise. Let's
yeah,
surprise.
yeah. But that's something that I want to be working on now. As soon as I get my internet, I can finally lock in and
Mm.
the gym,
Yeah.
bro. All of my,
How's that going?
so my whole community, bro. I don't know if you know this. I haven't had a car in like 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You sold the Ford.
I sold the Ford. So for 9 months, I haven't had a car. So life has just been very difficult, just staying at home, dealing with the wedding stuff and all that stress and streaming and not being able to transport anywhere. So this year has been very tough.
So how you been getting along? Like, just using people like your family's
Bro,
cars
my
and stuff?
missus has carried hard, bro. She's like, God bless her, bro.
Yeah.
She'll give me her car for a couple of days and make her sisters take her to work. Like like
Yeah.
the best woman, man. But I pick up my car today, this afternoon.
No way.
Yeah, I swear.
Well, congrats, man. That's
Thanks, bro.
amazing.
Yeah, I pick it up
What car did
today.
you get?
I just got a family car, bro. That's spec.
Yeah, because I remember I saw your story. You were looking for one.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so what'd you
I
get?
went with the Kia K4 GT line.
Nice.
Yeah, so something just
Obviously,
to
you
get
want
me
something
going.
comfortable and something that's going to be family.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know?
We can't be thinking about AMGs at this point in my life. But if I was single, fucking oath.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But now, nah, I got to think about her, bro. Save a bit of money. But yeah, man. So now I have a bit of freedom.
Mm.
I can go to the gym
Yeah,
and
it's good.
I looked after my body. I done my physio session. I don't know about you, bro, but powerlifting was a niche I really got into towards the end of the like bodybuilding journey that I was on.
Oh yeah.
In 2023, I really got big onto like
Tell
powerlifting.
everyone how fucking shredded you were.
Yeah,
You were a
maybe we can
beast.
pop up a photo when the time comes.
I'll
But
find one and
yeah, yeah.
I'll pop a photo.
But bodybuilding was something I'll always be passionate about, no matter how long it goes before I haven't trained in ages, Tez. Like it's been a year. But
You'll be on and off kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And like again, mental thing, bro. When I
Yeah.
was off, I was off. I couldn't train.
Mm.
But
Because you like to be all in or nothing.
yeah, but maybe we can touch base quickly before we finish off.
Mm.
Something that I'll be to speak about, guys, the diet side of things in life. I got a very big scare in the beginning of the year where I got something called GERD, acid reflux, where my intestine flaring, my gut lining flares up and it builds up with acid and it kind of my esophagus closes up. It's all from what we done. Macca's every night, the spices, the foods, the V's, the
No
shit diet.
sleeping, all
So I
that
was in
shit.
hospital very early on this year for a couple months, bro, on
Yeah.
and off with the doctors and just didn't know what was going on with me, bro. And if it was pinching in my heart, that's one of the side effects of acid
Jeez.
reflux. So that mentally played a big toll on me. So I was 83 kilos in January. I shredded it all down, bro. I started watching what I was eating, bro. Got on the rice cakes, cottage cheese, the tunas, the avocados, the good fats,
You
protein.
know how to do it
Yeah,
anyway. You've
yeah,
done
yeah.
it heaps
So
of times.
something I can really suggest to everyone watching this at home, not so much on a bodybuilder type of image, more so everyone just looking after your health, bro, and do the best you can because as much as we say we're young, we can eat what we want, it will catch up to you. And it's the scariest thing when it comes to your health, bro. Like I was crying every night, Tess, because I didn't know what was happening with me, bro. I thought I was gonna
Jeez.
die every single night, all because of my diet, bro.
Yeah.
So now I do got to take medication every day, just
Really?
just to get it like fix me up. But we're working on it, bro. My diet's getting better. I've lost a lot of weight, so now that I get a car today, on a more positive side of things, I
Good.
can start training again, doing my thing again. And I was good in Japan, bro. I was walking 30,000 steps. My body was good. My heart rate was good. Like, thank God. But yeah, don't take the gym just to have biceps and an eight pack. Use it as a mental thing and to actually heal you and to help you.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend if you're not signing up to a gym, do it today and fix your life up, bro. You might not think something's happening, but the more cigarettes and I'm putting my hand up, I need to stop all that bullshit, bro. The more cigarettes, the more V's, the more Maccas, it will catch up to you, man. So
Nah, good on you, man. I'm glad that you're feeling better now and you're on a good path and good journey and you have good people around you. So I'm can't wait to see, in the next 6 months how much better you feel and how much more you're progressing.
I can't wait to show you, bro.
Before we finish, I just wanted to ask you, what are 3 things you're grateful for in life?
Honestly, the most important thing right now is number one, I'm more grateful for Jesus Christ, bro, for God, the faith that I have and the connection I have with God. Secondly, would have to be my wife. I'm very grateful for my wife, bro. Without her, I would not be who I am right now. Straight out, she's got me out of the mud, bro. And number three would be, like you said, my friends and family. people that call me every day, check up on me and love me for the genuine reasons. That's it, bro. God, my wife, and friends and family. They're the things I'm grateful for. That's it,
Bless.
man.
Nah, I appreciate having you on, bro. I swear we
It's
could
been a
talk for
pleasure.
like 3 hours.
It's been a pleasure, bro.
That was an amazing conversation, man. I really appreciate it. I know you're very busy and you just come back and you're trying to get everything sorted. So I really appreciate you taking the time. I know it's
All
far as
good,
well. It's
man.
like an hour drive for you. But I really appreciate you and I wish you nothing but the best. And we'll definitely obviously keep in touch like we always do. And yeah, that's all.
1 year's time, we'll have another party. We'll see where we're
We're
at.
getting on V2
That's
version
it, cuz.
2.
But God bless you. Thank you for
Guys,
having me,
thank you
bro.
for tuning in. Make sure you guys follow Isaac on Kick, Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok.
YouTube, TikTok. Is it at Isaac
Nax.
Nax?
That's it.
Isaac Nax, guys. If you haven't followed him on Kick, make sure you guys make an account. It's free. Follow him on Kick. Show some support. One of the biggest Kick streamers in Australia. He's changing the game there. So make sure
Appreciate you,
he's
bro.
fucking hilarious.
Let's go.
And yeah, you're gonna see a lot more from him as well this year. So
Let's
should be
go.
good. And thank you for supporting the podcast, guys. It'll be available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube at Tez Talks. And we'll see you for the next episode. Thank you, and see you later.
guys.
That was
Hey,
awesome, bro.
that was good.
You feel good, bro?
Yeah,
It's like
bro.
therapy,
Yeah, that was good.